Another issue has to do with, as part of admissibility, which most of us don't know, is about the 5I. What is the 5I? UK, US, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. They share database. And so if you have been into any of these countries and they've taken your thumbprint and you feel you've been so smart, so you've changed your passport after you've been refused, or you've changed certain information, basic information about you after you've been refused. In US, you said you were married. In Canada, you said you are not married, but you did not produce a divorce certificate. It means you've lied. Misrepresentation. They share the information. That's why they are taking your background. They're taking your thumbprint. The moment they put that thumbprint in the system, the database pops out. So if you've been to all these countries, whatever that you took there, whatever reason that you refused you, is going to pop up. And so don't think you are smart. When they ask you, well, have you been refused in any country aside Canada? You say, no. Sorry, don't do that. Even if everything is 100%, you good everything 100%. And because of that little lie, you are done. They will not even tell you that it's because of this lie, that is why we are refusing you. They'll tell you the normal, regular one. They'll tell you, oh, after careful review of your documents and all that, you don't have the financial support. I don't believe you'll be able to pay the fees. Those are not the reason why they refuse you. There's a reason for them to refuse you. So those who are fond of going to another embassy and changing their information, it will not help you. At the end of the day, if they don't even cut you in Ghana, when you're about to do your permanent residence, it will come up. I've been to so many tribunal or courts where a lot of people have been deported. They are in detention because of little mistakes. Okay, so please, you should be careful. Even if you feel you are tricking something to trick something, be consistent. Don't go say something in US and come and say something in Canada. We share the database. They know everything. I can't remember when I was doing my permanent residence. Okay, I was truthful to them. I told them I'll be refused about 4 times in UK. It's not easy. I've been refused four times in UK, 3 times in US. I told them all this. Okay, but I didn't tell them the reason for the refusal, which they needed. Okay, so 2 days to the time for them to give my permanent residence, they sent me a letter telling me that, yes, we are about finalizing your permanent residence, but we need this information from you. You were refused in US. They gave me the date that was refused, specific date. On this date, on that date, on that date. You were refused in UK, this date and that. You were able to tell us that you were refused. However, you couldn't give us the details. So provide the details. Immediately, we're giving you 2 days, which is 48 hours to provide. I was refused in the year 2000 when I entered Legon. Where am I going to get a refusal letter? I've gone through all this. I've schooled here. Where am I going to get this thing? Lucky for me, I was so fortunate. I was keeping my documents. So my wife then was in Ghana. So I was able to get me those documents. I presented to them. The next day, I got my permanent residence. I'm telling you how the system is. You can't be smarter than them because it has, traveled a long way. You may be smart today, but the next day, you might not be lucky. So please, just be truthful. And I know sometimes the truth, people say that in Abafodia, if you tell them the truth, they will not give it to you. It's better you tell them the truth, try several times, and they will give it to you. So that has to do with misrepresentation. The punishment is that they give you 5-year ban, or if you are already in the country, they deport you